Hello, this is Unit 8, City Life. So listen and repeat. How do you like living in Busan? How do you like living in Busan? I like living in Busan. I've been in Korea for maybe 10 years or so altogether, 2 years plus 8.5. So yeah, more than 10 years. And I've spent most of that time here in Busan. It's the second largest city. There's a lot to do here. I can go hiking. I can go to different parts of the city, the beach. There's lots to do here. How about you? So take a minute and talk about how you like living in Busan or wherever you live. Busan, Seoul, another city here in Korea, or another country. And if you have a partner, then talk to them. All right, and now the vocabulary. So listen and repeat. A traffic jam. Public transportation. The crime rate. The art scene. The public parks. The bars. The nightlife. The cost of living. The air quality. The job market. Fitness centers. Housing prices. The school system. Okay, and now if you want to, you can pause the video and fill in the blanks with the answers, or you can just do it with me. Either way, here are the answers. So I'm going to say what's number one, etc. And you're going to say it's, and then give me the answer. So what's number one? It's the crime rate. Good. What's number two? It's the school system. What's number three? It's the air quality. What's number four? It's a traffic jam. What's number five? It's the public parks. What's number six? It's the job market. What's number seven? It's the art scene. What's number eight? It's the bars, nightlife. What's number nine? It's fitness centers. What's number 10? It's public transportation. What's number 11? It's housing prices. And what's number 12? It's the cost of living. Good. Okay, and now the dialogue. So listen and repeat. So, Do-yoon, what do you usually do on the weekends? Anything special? Oh, you know, when I'm not working, I hang out with my friends. How about you? Well, if I had a job, I'd work. But I'm too busy with homework. Yeah, I understand. If you could get a job, where would you work? I'd probably just get a job at a cafe or something like that. Well, I work at Starbucks. I could help you get a job there if you wanted. That'd be cool, thanks. Okay, so now if you have a partner with you, you can practice this with them 2 times. Make sure you change the names and the information. If you're doing it with me, we'll do the same thing. So I'm first and you're second. Here we go. So Ivan, what do you usually do during vacation? Anything special? Well, sometimes I travel, and sometimes I just stay here. If I stay here, I go hiking, I go to the beach, I go to museums, things like that. Yeah, that'd be cool. We should go to a museum sometime. Okay, and now you're first and I'm second. Here we go. Oh, you know, if I'm not busy, I stay home and watch a movie. Sometimes I go to a bar or a restaurant with friends. How about you? Yeah, that sounds good. If you could do anything this weekend, what would you do? Well, I sometimes go to restaurants in Hyundai. We could go someplace this weekend together if you want. If you wanted. Sounds good. Okay, and the pronunciation for this lesson is the sound I, as in if, city, anything, thing, with, something, public, living, fitness, and traffic. So Korean doesn't have this sound. Spanish speakers have a problem with this sound as well. And what happens is usually these pairs and pairs like these get mixed up. So Koreans and Spanish speakers and maybe Russians and others would say the E sound instead of the I sound. So the E sound, if you look at my mouth, this sound, E versus I. So list number 1, sit, hit, pit, Tim. List number 2, seat, heat, Pete, team. Sit, seat, sit, seat. Hopefully you can see that my mouth is opening more for list number 2. Sit, seat, hit, heat, pit, Pete, Tim, team, E, I. So that's the first difference. The second is that when you make the sound of the words in list number 2, E, the sound's up here and it's a big sound. E. It's right in here in the back of your mouth. E. If you make the first sound, the I sound, it's down here like you have a little cough. E. Okay, so let's play a little game. I'm going to say one of the words in each pair, and you say left or right or 1 or 2. Okay, let me model the words again. Sit, seat. Hit, heat. Pit, Pete. Tim, team. Okay, so 1 or 2. Seat, seat. two, seat. One or two, hit, 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 one. One or two, pit, pit, one, pit. One or two, team, 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 two. Okay? So you can pause the video and practice this on your own or with a partner. All right, either way, listen and repeat. Sit, hit, pit, Tim, if, city, anything, with, something, public, living, fitness, traffic. Good. And now the conversation. These are just examples. Remember our system. Follow-up questions. Who, what, when, where, how, why. And a switch question. How about you? And you? Okay, so listen and repeat. How do you like living in Busan? What do you do for fun in Busan? What are some problems in Busan? If you had a lot of money, what would you do every weekend? Where would you go on your next vacation if you could go anywhere? If you could start a business in Busan, what would it be? If you could change anything about life in Busan, what would it be? Okay, and now you can practice these conversations using the system, follow-up questions and switch questions with a partner or with me. If you're doing it with me, we're just going to do 1 or 2 questions, 1 or 2 topic questions, and that will be it. And let's go. So let's start with number 4. And then do number 5, I guess. So you ask the questions and I'll answer them. If I had a lot of money, I would probably travel more on the weekends, mainly here in Korea, to different cities, but also sometimes I would travel to other countries that are close by, Japan or wherever. But right now we can't do that. But if I had a lot of money and if the coronavirus situation weren't going on, I would travel. I would go to cities and towns. I would go to museums and restaurants and beaches and go hiking. I would probably go alone most of the time. How about you? Why would you go there? Who would you go with? And what would you do? So where would you go on your next vacation if you could go anywhere outside of Korea? And how expensive would that be? Who would you go with? Me, I think I would go to China. Well, I would like to visit my brother again. I haven't seen him in a few years, 2 or 3 years, I guess. Yeah, 3 years. I would probably spend a month there, visit him and travel to different parts of China that I haven't been to yet. Okay, good. You can continue on your own if you want. Let's work on the grammar. So this is the second conditional. We have examples here. If I had a job, I'd work. If you could get a job, where would you work? I could help you get a job there if you wanted. And some of these as well. So let's break it down. If it were raining, I would bring my umbrella. If you want to pause the video, you can, or you can just work with me. So in this sentence, Is it raining? No, it's not. This conditional is unreal, things that are untrue. If it were raining means it's not raining. I would bring my umbrella. So am I going to bring my umbrella? No, I'm not, because it's not raining. Okay, let's do it again. Su'a would work on the weekends if she had time. So one thing about English is that we often use, this is technically the subjunctive, but it's the past form. We use that form, the past form, to create distance, to make things either untrue or more polite. So does Su'a work on the weekends? Well, she would if she had time. That means she doesn't have time. So no, she doesn't work on the weekends. No, she doesn't, because she is busy. So what do we need to form the second conditional? If it were raining, if it is a subject, if she had time, so if she is the subject, were raining, had time, so a verb in the subjunctive or the past form. I would, Su'a would, so a subject plus would, or it could be could. Bring, work, so a verb, the base form of a verb. Okay. And now create your own sentence. Answer this question. If you were rich, what would you buy? Or what would you do? If I were rich, I would travel around the world full time for a few years. Okay. And now that we've gone over the grammar, you can go back and practice talking about this topic alone or with a partner. Okay. And as usual, for homework, write a paragraph or a dialogue with 6 sentences. And the topic is city life. And the grammar form is the second conditional, and make sure it's a paragraph. Paragraphs go from left to right, not straight down. And put your paragraph here on eClass. And if you have questions or comments, you can leave them below or send me a message. Thanks for watching and have a great day.